South Plains Lanes in Lubbock. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We got the handicap division finals starting ahead of scratch, so we'll pick up the tail end of the scratch division as well. Over here in the handicap division, one of these two bowlers is going to get off the title match schneid here, as Jeremiah Martin is 0 for 1 in career title matches, while Nick Lloyd is 0 for 2 in career title matches. So one of them is going to capture their first win here in the next 12 or so minutes. Both bowlers spared in the first frame, and you see what lane condition you're bowling on with that 3 count for Martin there, as there's a big old out of bounds to the right, and he's unable to convert the spare as well. We're on the Kegel Route 66 lane condition. Very similar to the PBA shark pattern, a big out of bounds to the right. The bowlers have carved out a little bit of hook in the middle, but for the most part you're going to see bowlers playing pretty deep inside in that break point just around the track area, not trying to get it much farther right than that. But if you can carve out a pretty nice shot, as the tournament leaders didn't do that badly today. Timmy Kreitz has climbed the ladder over there in the scratch division, and will lead that match by 22 going into the 10th, so he's in really good shape to advance to the scratch title match. No, that time Mick didn't catch all of that ball, and it just squirts at the break point instead of hooks, and he's faced with a washout here in the 3rd frame. Pretty close to a scratch match. Nick is getting 2 pins, so Jeremiah's going to have to win by 2 to tie and 3 to win. Kreitz's opponent, Lewandowski, can string for 217, and that's not going to be enough. Timmy Kreitz is going to bowl for the title. Nick switches to a ball that doesn't hook much and covers up the washout. Nicely done by Nick. Two of our older, bigger guys competing in the title match today. We had a wide range of bowlers make the cut. Little Alyssa McCleary's sister finished up in 6th place. She did great all day long, so it's any age, any average out here. Sometimes the big guys bowl for the wins. Sometimes, like the last few weeks, where it's been Taylor Simpson and her buddy Geraldine Delagarito stealing all the spotlight of a pair of 7-year-olds. So just how well you do against your own average each day. Another frustrating 3rd place finish for Lewandowski over there in scratch, but making top 5 after top 5. The carload of Arizonans did well today. Jeremiah qualified first today at plus 224 for his 8 games, so medium high for a tournament leader. However, the cut was minus in handicap today, minus 17, so like we said, the tournament leaders didn't have too much of a problem with it, but overall the field was medium to low scoring with that tough out of bounds. Nice job with the spare from Martin. And both bowlers still feeling out this title match scenario here, as Lloyd so far clean, but has been iffy on the right-hand lane. He looked great on the left-hand lane in his first shot. Now, but this time checks up real early and leaves a very tricky 3-9. The 3-9 is not that easy a spare, but when you're bowling on a pattern that has out of bounds to the right, the 3-9 gets a lot tougher. Switching that ball that doesn't hook as much. Well, nicely done. 2 balls in each lane, Mason, yep. Tim have any titles? Tim have any titles? I don't believe so either. What's his high finish? What's his high finish? Fine, now that you overheard us, what's your high finish? Alright. Right here, Jeremiah, let's go. Meanwhile, Nick consolidates that spare with a nice looking strike on the right-hand lane, so it's like it's more a matter of execution than liking one lane or the other for him right now. The maximum crank of Jeremiah. Yeah. When that ball is in the 1-3, it's devastating. It's just a matter for him of getting that ball to the 1-3 a little more often. He'll be up ready for scratch after that. And then, of course, sparing what you leave. There's a lot of handicap level bowlers that have scratch level strike balls. It's the spare game and then managing the pocket when you do have a good look that makes that last little bit of difference between scratch level and not. Yep, checks up high that time. 610. Jeremiah came in at a 178 average today, had a high game of 255 in game 6 that vaulted him from kind of the middle of the pack right into the top 5. He said with that out of bounds, you have to avoid both the chop and sliding by. He avoids them both very nicely. Thank you. Good turnout here in Lubbock. Thanks as always to Jimbo, and the whole crew here at South Plains for hosting us. Coming here for a lot of years on the panhandle of Texas. Texas Tech country, even though it's West Texas over there, dominating the scratch division. Oh man! Nick's shot first frame left a solid 8 off camera, and now on camera here in the 6th frame it's a solid 9, and that was on a strike too, so that was a big difference there. Kind of rushing the spare here. But has it. So he's still clean through 5. That's good for a 16-pin lead on the scoreboard. He gets 2 more on top of that for an 18-pin total lead through 6. Pardon? Mason, if you want to go first, you have to be letter B and starting on the left. If you want to go first. So take as much stuff as you can. Am I taking people back?
No.
Oh, just me?
Yeah, because everyone's out.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
So you don't want to take anything?
Nope. Oh, we have plenty of time. There you go. Oh, look at that. That's what all that power does for you. Sometimes you don't have to be right in the 1-3. And look at that. Look at that thrilled reaction to that dead pocket hit. Hey, he'll take it, I guarantee you. So the scratch title match has now begun as Tim's taking on top seed Jason Belmonte versus Lefty. That's Mason Edmondson, of course. We'll talk more about him once we feature that match. See if he can take advantage of that nice break last frame. Boy, almost crumbles up the middle of the rack again. It's funny when you have that much power, you're lucky to not leave the big 4, but you're also sort of unlucky not to carry the strike for that matter.
Hey, Brad, let's go.
Spare shooting's where he sometimes struggles. He likes to hook at it, and he gets it. All right, I think he'll take strike spare out of those 2 frames the way that went. And the title right now rests on Nick Lloyd's hands for sure. He uses the no thumb delivery, 4 very quick steps. And yeah, right there. And that is a double for Lloyd and puts him in the 200s. He qualified in the number 2 spot today, a plus 182. Defeated Priscilla Red in the semifinal match. Priscilla bowled great all day. Before that, she beat Bo Carson, a first-time bowler from Hobbs. And before that, Bo beat Brandon Heckler, who also made his first career top 5. So some new names and faces in there, always good to see. Wow, nice shot from Lloyd there, but it's a half 10 in that crucial 9th frame. The best Martin can do is strike out for 202. Lloyd going at a 207 pace, that's spare strike, so if he can just stay clean, he will win the tournament. Uh-oh, and that if turns into he won't stay clean. And that could be a dramatic change in the way this match is going here in the 9th frame. Now Lloyd strike spares for 195, and again Jeremiah can match the 202. So it's anybody's game if they can perform here in the clutch 9th and 10th. Here's Martin in his 9th. It's there. Nope. Oh boy. Just wiggled right at the break point there. That's still very much in this match now. Spare up this 2-pin and get 2 in the 10th. That will force Martin to have a real good fill in his 10th. Up real quickly at the 2-pin. And he has it. Oh! That was Craig's shot in the third over there, rolling the pins around but not tripling them. That was his fourth frame shot, actually. Mason's opened with a triple, and Timmy's gone split double, and now that 9 counts. Martin must strike on the next 2 shots. There's one. See all that push in the middle of the lane. It's oil to the left, kind of a little groove in the track, and then a little more oil to the right. That was nicely done, but he's got to do it one more time. Title match is no easy thing to come by today. 40 bowlers started. 2 remain. Must strike. Just you. Well, and that 2-pin, and Jeremiah knows it, is spelled doom for him. Nick Lloyd couldn't wait any 1 second longer to shake his hand and go up there and throw the ball that locks up his first win. That's it. Nick Lloyd's the JBT champ. Well, tough to lose when you get that far, but beat 39 other people, just could not get by. The local bowler, doing right. Idaloo just outside Roswell, just outside Lubbock. What a feeling of relief for Nick Lloyd with a win. Good enough, 192 scratch, gives him the title. The winner, the champion. He's thrilled, believe me. Stick around, watch part 2. It'll be the scratch title match. Could be exciting over there.